Have you ever felt like you're starting from the very bottom, with a mountain to climb and no clear path forward? It's a feeling many of us know. But what if I told you that the secret to reaching the highest peaks isn't about being the loudest or the strongest, but the most humble? Let me tell you the story of a man named Leo, whose journey proves just that. Leo grew up in a small, forgotten town where opportunities were as scarce as rain in a desert. He wasn't born with a silver spoon. His family worked hard, but they barely had enough to get by. From a young age, Leo learned the value of a day's work, not in a grand office, but in the dusty local workshop where his father repaired old furniture. While other kids dreamed of fame and fortune, Leo dreamed of simply making things better, one piece of wood at a time. He didn't have a fancy education or powerful connections. What he had was an insatiable curiosity and a deep sense of humility. When he started his first job as a janitor in a bustling tech company, he didn't see it as a dead end. He saw it as a classroom. He watched, he listened, and most importantly, he learned. He didn't just sweep floors. He observed the engineers debating code, the marketers crafting campaigns, and the leaders making tough decisions. Instead of complaining about his position, he asked questions. He'd approach the programmers during their breaks, not with arrogance, but with genuine interest. "Could you explain how that works?" he'd ask. "What problem are you trying to solve?" Most people, surprised by his earnestness, were happy to share their knowledge. He spent his meager salary on old programming books and stayed up late, not binge-watching shows, but teaching himself how to code. He saw every person, from the CEO to his fellow janitors, as a source of wisdom. He believed everyone had something to teach him. One day, the company faced a massive, system-wide glitch that stumped even their most senior engineers. The entire network was down, and millions in revenue were on the line. Panic filled the office as the top minds wrestled with the problem. Leo, who had been quietly studying the system's architecture for months, noticed a tiny, overlooked detail in the server logs, a pattern he recognized from one of his late-night study sessions. Hesitantly, he approached the lead engineer. He didn't say, "You're all wrong," he said. "Excuse me, I know this is a long shot, but I noticed something unusual. Could it possibly be related to this?" He pointed out the anomaly. At first, they dismissed him. Who was this janitor to solve a problem that baffled experts? But Leo remained calm and respectful, simply presenting his observation. Desperate, the lead engineer decided to give it a look. And there it was. Leo's humble observation was the key. Within an hour, the system was back online. That day changed everything. The company leadership was stunned. They didn't just see a janitor. They saw a problem solver with a unique perspective and an incredible work ethic. They offered him a junior developer position on the spot. But Leo's humility didn't vanish with his new title. He continued to be the first to admit when he didn't know something and the first to ask for help. He mentored new hires, remembering what it felt like to be on the outside looking in. He celebrated his team's successes more than his own. Years went by. Leo rose through the ranks, not by stepping on others, but by lifting them up. He became a project manager, then a director, and eventually the CEO of the very company where he once swept the floors. He never forgot where he came from. He built a company culture based on the same principle that guided his life: humility. He believed the best ideas could come from anywhere, and he made sure every voice, from the boardroom to the mailroom, was heard and respected. Leo's story isn't a fairy tale. It's a testament to a powerful, often overlooked truth. True greatness isn't about self-promotion or demanding respect. It's about earning it through quiet dedication, an open mind, and the humility to learn from every single person you meet. It's the understanding that you are a student in the university of life, and your classroom is everywhere. So, the next time you feel small or overlooked, remember Leo. Your journey from a lowly beginning to exalted glory might just be powered by the simple, profound strength of humility. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that inspires. See you in the next one.